Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review, and this one's a bit special for multiple reasons. I'll show you what it is. We have picked up one of these bad boys, DDF Mars Bar. It's a collaboration. If it focuses on the beer and not on me, there we go. You'll see it's Vault City in collaboration with Neon Raptor. It's a monumental Imperial Stout. And yes, that is correct down at the bottom. It's 15.5%. Absolutely ridiculous beer. And I'm celebrating this beer to cheer on my, well, near enough my local, the Royston in Broadstairs, which has won East Kent Pub of the Year via camera. So really well done to Andy and the boys over there. And shout out to Andy because I bought this particular beer from him, and it was over 10 quid, and it's only a little one. Look at that. It's like looks like a Red Bull can. So we've got some absolutely crazy stuff on there, but let's put here. If you didn't know, Vault City, you're up in Scotland. We've got barley, we've got oats in there, obviously oats because it's Scotland, cacao nibs, we've got vanilla, hops, and yeast, which is kind of cool. There we go. Absolutely, completely madness. And it's got some garb on it, and I'm going to have to zoom in because my eyes are a bit terrible. Okay, so it says, we wanted to create a true representation of Scotland, away from the tired cliches and usual tropes that you see on TV. It's a bold and unique idea we needed to showcase Scottish culture in all its glory. And then we thought, no, screw that. Let's brew a double deep fried Mars Bar Imperial Stout and make it 15 and a bloomin' half. Deep fried Mars Bar is synonymous with the country such as haggis. You get deep fried haggis as well, or iron brew. Oh, I love iron brew. We wanted to make this the dessert to life in a beer. Neon Raptor's help. We packed to the brim with chocolate malt, cacao nibs, and a subtle deep fried taste. So apparently, this tastes like deep fried stuff as well. Absolutely ridiculous. I quite like the kind of cosmos weird sort of can thing, and obviously we've got the Vault City thing there too. Oh, now we do have a link into the Midlands, because I think, if I remember, Neon Raptor, I'm looking it up, are from Nottingham, which is there, right in the middle. I don't know if I'd call Nottingham the Midlands, really. I mean, I suppose it kind of is. Yeah, I call it more the south, really. But hey, that's just me because I'm weird. Right, let us get this bad boy, and this is going to be proper bad, into a glass, and we'll see what we get. I was going to have, or I should say, we're going to have a barbecue today, but in true English summer weather, it's turned really pant. It's got really cloudy and it's going to rain soon. So, yeah, not so good. Right, let's see what we get. I'm going to try and force some head. Don't think there's going to be any on this bad boy. No, absolutely nuts. Right, can we do one of these? Oh, we might be able to do one of these today. Is that right? Something like that. That's going to be a thumbnail, dear viewer. And for those of you that are watching on Untapped, that's going to be the Untapped thing as well. Now, I've promised Andy, because he was giving me advice, he's had one of these already, and he said it took him like 2 hours to drink it. But he said, and he's watched my video. So you're probably watching this, Andy. Cheers, mate. How are you doing? Oh, and congratulations once again. Fantastic job at the Royston. But he told me, he said, please don't drink it all in one go. You know what I'm like. He said, leave a little bit down there, and I'm giving this sort of little bit sign, and let it warm up, and then try that again. So I think I'll do that, dear viewer. So if I end it early, I mean, I'm probably not going to cane it. It's a 15.5% beer, for God's sake. It's like ridiculous. The head has completely disappeared. I'm totally not surprised. And I was swirling it a little bit, but if you look, can you see you've got that sort of weird oiliness that you get with whiskey? If you drink whiskey in a glass, sometimes it sticks to the side. And I don't know if you can quite see, but there is some stuff stuck on the side. It's not just head, it's the oils and stuff from the malts. It's all to do with malts, you know. Wow. So yeah, I'm definitely getting malt. I'm getting chocolate, cacao, obviously. Oh, I'm getting vaporous amounts of alcohol. I mean, what am I doing to myself with drinking these crazy beers? Because I love them, that's why. Anyway, if you think, before I start drinking, if you think this video has been entertaining, please consider clicking like, subscribe on my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Really does help me out. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Just saying cheers and beers or something like that would be absolutely fine. Let's dive in. Not sure what I'm going to get from this. Oh, okay. So it's quite, yeah, it's quite alcoholic. It's getting that hit of alcohol, which I like. But it's really, really sweet as well. Like really sweet. And I can tell that there's some vanilla in there because it tasted like marshmallow. It's like very sweet marshmallow. I'm starting to gibber already. Marshmallow kind of dipped in chocolate. I wouldn't say it's like a Mars bar though. Maybe there's a hint of caramel there, but I think what they've done is by putting the vanilla in, they've kind of sort of said, well, vanilla is a little bit like caramel, that kind of thing. It's a little bit like that Stay Puffed one from the guys over in Tiny Rabble over in Wales, but obviously in a ridiculous one. They did a stronger version as well, but not this strong. I mean, 15.5. There's not many beers you can get easily. I mean, this wasn't an easy one to get hold of. Lucky for me, the Royston stock some excellent beers in cans. They do some lovely. I've been getting into my ciders as well. Got some fantastic cider. I mean, it is no surprise to me that it's won East Kent Pub of the Year. It's absolutely nuts. And we were talking about it. It's only a micro pub too. And in the Kent County competition, it's against the Nelson Arms, which is more of a traditional pub. They do sort of Sunday roasts, you know, food, the whole shebang. It's really interesting having a micro pub up against a more traditional pub. Um, but the Royston's beers, if it was only on beers, the Royston would win, hands down. It's everything else about pubs, i.e. food. I don't know if they do rooms at the Nelson, but that's another pub thing, isn't it? We will have to see. Because I've got a vested interest in the outcome, we're not allowed to do the judging. So sorry, Andy, I can't bump your scores up, mate. I would do. No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good when I'm judging. Anywho, look at that. We do have some semblance of head, which is always good. Bit of head is always good. Fanar. Oh. So, lovely chocolate. Oh, that sweetness though, my God. Not helping my diabetes out at all. Um, yeah, having a battered Mars bar, um, yeah, is or a deep fried Mars bar in this case, absolutely ridiculous, man. Um, but yeah, that vanilla's definitely giving me a marshmallow kind of vibe. And the sweetness is a little bit too sickly sweet. It's almost like they're trying to hide the alcohol. Um, and it's not burning me. Well, I can feel it, don't get me wrong. I can feel it going down. But yeah, it's almost like not one of those beers that gives you that vapor, although I think I'm starting to feel a bit of, alcoholic vapor. These are definitely the beers you don't want to drink and then get pulled over by the cops because your mouth would be steaming. Kids, don't drink and drive. Wow. It's just, I mean, where where do these beers stop? This is just absolutely nuts. I guess in Scotland, you're getting people that are drinking single malt whiskies and stuff like that. Even blended whiskies, they're at 40%, and this is 15.5. But when you consider a normal beer, and I consider normal to be 5%, this is 3 times that strength. It's just nuts. Oh, absolutely crazy. But as you see, there is another nice. These tide lines, definitely a big one there. Another one there. Absolutely crazy. Right, I think I'm going to give it another quite large sip. And then I'm going to do what Andy says. He's the chief. And yeah, I'll leave a little bit in the bottom. You never know, we might come back to that in this video. I doubt we will, because I'm going to turn the lights down low, let the sun go down, let the beer warm up. I don't have time. I want to upload this video. But yeah, if you get a chance to try this beer, Jesus Christ, even at like 10, 11 quid, whatever it was, my God, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there we go. A little bit left. Oh, I'm going to do what Andy says. Leave it on the side there. But yeah, my God, that really sweet, really kind of vanilla-y marshmallow. But that is the deep fried. Is that deep fried or DDF Mars bar? DDF double fried something. Anyway, monumental imperial stout, Vault City in collaboration with with Neon Raptor. My God, this beer is absolutely ridiculous. I would say if you can try and if you're into your imperial stouts, I reckon get one of those bad boys down you. Yeah, you'll know when you've been tangoed and all that, and iron brewed and all that kind of weird jazz. Ugh, it's starting to affect me. It's almost like drinking 3 beers in one. Very bizarre. Anyway, this has been your loving Uncle Jonna saying, why don't you drink some beers? They do make you smarter. And I will return with another beer review real soon.